The calm at Bramble Brook. Deep in the heart of the rolling hills sat Bramble Brook Farm. It was a place where the air smelled of sweet clover, and the sun always seemed to linger a little longer. Amity, the farmer with the wide-brimmed hat, believed that a happy farm started with a quiet heart. She knew that her animals felt the world just as deeply as she did. But one morning, the farm felt a little frantic. The wind whistled through the rafters, and the machinery clattered too loudly. Bramble, the farmer with the sturdy boots, noticed Pip the lamb shivering near the gate. "The world is a bit too loud for them today," Bramble whispered, realizing the animals were feeling the weight of the noise. Amity knew that stress could make a cow's milk sour or a lamb's wool thin. She walked over to Bessie, the great spotted cow, who was pacing back and forth. Amity didn't rush. She didn't shout. She stood still, letting her shadow fall softly on the straw, waiting for Bessie to realize she was a friend, not a flurry of activity. "Soft voices and slow toes," Amity sang under her breath. She approached Pip the lamb again. Instead of reaching out quickly, she knelt in the dust. She spoke in a low, rhythmic hum that mimicked the purr of a sleeping cat. Pip's ears flicked toward her, his tiny clay legs finally relaxing as he realized there was nothing to fear. Bramble brought out the grooming brushes. He knew that for Bessie, a firm but gentle stroke along her spine felt like a warm hug. As he worked, he watched the tension leave her shoulders. Animal welfare wasn't just about food and water. It was about the feeling of a kind hand and the rhythm of a peaceful day. To keep the hens from feeling bored and peckish, Amity created treasure hunts. She hid treats inside hollow logs and hung heads of cabbage just out of reach. Cluck, the bravest hen, clucked with delight. Giving animals a job to do and a mind to use kept their spirits high and their worries low. When the afternoon sun grew hot, Bramble sat on a hay bale and turned on a small, battered radio. Instead of loud music, he played soft, melodic tunes. Pip the lamb wandered over and rested his chin on Bramble's boot. Music, they found, could drown out the scary sounds of the distant highway. Amity and Bramble met at the center of the yard as the shadows grew long. They talked about the schedule for tomorrow. Animals love routine. They like to know when breakfast is coming and when the lights will dim. A predictable life is a safe life, and safety is the greatest gift a farmer can give. Bramble went to the barn for one last check. He found Bessie lying down in a bed of fresh golden straw. She gave a long, slow sigh of contentment. Bramble leaned against the wooden post, watching her. A calm animal is a healthy animal, and a healthy animal is the pride of any true farmer. As the stars began to poke through the velvet sky, Amity picked up Pip for a final snuggle before sleep. The farm was silent now, but it was a happy silence. At Bramble Brook, they knew that kindness wasn't just a choice. It was a way of life that made the world better for every creature, great and small.